Top number 2. I was gonna give you a snack, but hey, if you're running away, never mind. Good afternoon from Bobblehead Homestead. I am Jeff. Today is Sunday. It was a high of 70, bright, sunny, nice breeze, just a perfect fall day. Oh, it was wonderful. I got all of the brooders cleaned out. Let's take a look at that first. I've gotten started cleaning out the brooders. That is the little pop-up one from Incubator Warehouse. I have 2 of these. So this one I got cleaned out, and then I will move the chicks in the other one into this one and clean that other one out. And I'll be going through the same thing with these big plastic ones. So this one's empty. I'll get it set up, ready to go, put chicks in there, and then clean the tub out where the chicks were at and go down the line. So I've got 5 or 6 more to do this afternoon. Finished up 6 brooders this morning and this afternoon. That took several hours. 2 of the pop-up ones, and then I have 4 of the plastic tub. So and the shuffling around of baby chicks. Clean one out, put the chicks in the clean one, clean that one out, put the chicks in the clean one. Yeah, do a little rotation. So I got it all done. And now it was either today it's coffee instead of a nap. There's no place like Homestead. This was the 2nd cup that Jason from Seed sent me. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, today I'm doing the coffee instead of a nap. And this is kind of a treat for me, because for like the past 15 years, one of my philosophies of life was don't drink money, because I had no money to drink. And coffee costs money, soda costs money, all those drinks cost money. Water is relatively free, so to speak. So that's mainly what I drink, and I just do without, which is healthier anyway. But yeah, now it really is a luxury for me to have some afternoon coffee, so I really do appreciate that. Alright, all the brooders cleaned out. I've got a week coming up of shuffling all kinds of chickens everywhere, and I want to start with that today. This brooder behind me, I put leg bands on all of them the other day, and then I took the Welsumers out of here and I moved the Welsumers into the brand new coop. And I didn't move them out because they're going to go into different flocks, and I'm not a big fan of shuffling things more than once. So I just went ahead and left them in there, but now I've changed my mind. I'm going to go ahead and move them to the new coop, and that way I can empty this one out. I can get the brooder moved. I'm going to put a new tarp on it. I want to get it closer to the electricity so I can hook up a heat lamp there, and that way when I bring baby chicks out, now that it's getting cool at night, they will have a heat plate for those colder nights coming up this fall. So yeah, I'm going to do that this afternoon after my wonderful coffee break. And this really is wonderful coffee. Thanks, Monica. This is Aldi's coffee. They've got, anyway, the closest Aldi's I have is an hour and a half away in Fort Smith. When I was in Illinois, I grew up with an Aldi's. There are like 3 or 4 around the Peoria, Illinois area. When I was growing up in like the 70s, 80s, 90s. And then, anyway. So before I moved down here, I was in the Champaign, Illinois area, and there was an Aldi's there, and that's where I did all my shopping. I've always enjoyed their stores, at least the ones I've experienced. They're smaller. I'm not a big fan of walking, 10 miles around Walmart to fill up a cart. I'd like Aldi's where, instead of, a whole row of pasta and pasta sauce, they've got the good ones that, anyway, I don't have to tell people how I shop, but I miss my Aldi's, and I especially miss my good, quality coffee from Aldi's at a reasonable price. So I might have to I've never been to Fort Smith yet. I'm gonna have to start making trips there, just so that I can, do a every month or every 2-month run to Aldi's to stock up on my favorite coffee. Nonsense. Sorry. Let's go get busy. Drink a cup of coffee, get something done, drink another cup of coffee, sit down and talk about it. Got all of the chicks moved out of there into the brand new coop, so that frees up this one, and then tomorrow I can start working on that. And what I've decided to go ahead and do is I've got another brooder in there with the one that number 2 hops up on top of all the time. I'm gonna take all the chicks out of there and put them into the new coop also. And I've since they all have leg bands, and this time I use the zip ties because on the smaller birds I use the zip ties because the larger leg bands will fall off until they're big enough. What I've had happen before is there's a smaller version of the snap kind, and I've had those fall off, and then I've lost track of is this a white and true blue or an olive egger, and so I'm hoping the zip ties don't run into that problem, because I'll be merging. I'll have some Morans that are from Deer Run in there, and I'll have some Morans that are from Chicken Scratch Poultry, and I want to make sure that I keep them, well, it's not massively important that I keep them identified, but I'm going to try to anyway. But, so yeah, I'll get both of these brooders cleaned out of chickens tonight, and then I can start rearranging them. Those brooders, this one needs a new tarp, and I've already got it. And I want to move it a little bit closer to the electricity, Same with that other brooder. I've got an extension cord running out there. I want to get it closer because I want to run the heat plates in there. That way I can bring out some of the smaller chicks in the mobile home outside, and they'll have a heat plate. It's getting cooler at night. It's not getting cold. It might dip into the 40s, which is unusual for this time of the year. We rarely get temperatures below zero. Hardly ever get it below zero, but below freezing, which is what, 32 degrees. It rarely gets below 30 degrees here, even in the dead of winter. So they'll be good. That heat plate will just let them acclimate for a few days, and then as long as they're feathered out enough, they should be cool outside, and they'll be ready to make it through this winter. So yeah, that's after this cup of coffee. Squirrel! Number 2. What are you doing up there? Are you going to help me wrangle up these little ones to move them to their new home? Probably not. That's a shoe, buddy. No, it's not. What was that? It's not snack time, it's bedtime. Go on in. Go on, run along. In the coop, so I can shut the door. That was quite a day for me. I got the 6 small brooders inside the mobile home, got them cleaned out, all the baby chicks shuffled around, they're all good. 2 of the brooders I have outside, I cleaned them out of the chickens, put them all into the new coop. So what do I have? I have 33 young chickens in that coop now, and they'll be fine there for a few weeks until I get another coop built, or I finish this brooder, or whatever. I've still got a lot of shuffling to do, which will take some time. But now I've got the 2 brooders outside are empty of chickens, so now I can work on them and get them ready for baby chicks coming out of the mobile home. So yeah. All kinds of excitement and nonsense at Bobblehead Homestead. I hope everybody had as lovely as a weekend as I did. The weather's just been couldn't ask for better. Thanks for watching, and take her easy, everybody. Well, there he is. Meow. What else happened? Yeah? Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow. Is everything all right? Yeah? You're just hungry and can't wait for dinner? Well, no, I'm not taking any requests for dinner tonight. Especially if you're going to do that.